Yo, and welcome back to Tales of Arc. And today we're continuing Mabinogi renewal, no, revamp, renewal, revisit, or as I call it, Mabinogi re. Man, that's a mouthful every single time I do it. Alright, Blaanid, what do you have to say? Oh, but seeing as I'm invisible and all, you should probably be the one to talk to her, Ursula. Who? Huh? What is that? What is it you're missing? Ah, that's it, a weapon. If you're wearing the most rock-solid armor, it's not like you can just take down a bear with spinning clothesline. I mean, you probably could. That's why I think your final stop on the road to perfection is a good weapon. I feel like my memories of weapon manual I used to have just about to come back, and then a few minutes ago I was walking around Dunbar when I saw a decent looking weapon just lying around, like someone had simply abandoned it. Blaanid leans in closer and whispers in a quiet voice you can barely hear. Do you think someone's watching us? I kind of feel creeped out. Anyways, is that a fourth wall breaking? Is she talking about us? Or she meant like someone else? That, you know that feeling when you're about to do something that you shouldn't do and you're wondering if anyone's watching when you're like stealing? I wonder if it's like that feeling. Anyways, I've been watching it since then to make sure no one else takes it. I can't believe the first thing in her mind, she isn't thinking, oh, let's return it or give it to the lost and found. If you're okay with wielding a gently used weapon, do you think you could go check it out? Take Blaanid's advice and investigate the abandoned divine blade. This way it looks like it was abandoned a long time ago. Can't believe someone would just toss out a quality weapon like this. Okay, they're just gonna fade fast. The rusted fading and dull edge indicate it's been left out in the elements for quite some time. It doesn't look like it would be particularly useful in this condition. What do you think? It looks pretty decent, right? I know it's pretty dull right now, but I think we can make it serviceable again if we sharpen it and polish everything up. I mean, it's not a great condition, but I sort of recall someone who could fix it up perfectly. There's this guy named Fergus in Tier Canal. Also, if you were by Fergus the entire time, how do you not know his reputation by now? I feel like if he's extremely well known for it, it should be happening like at least a couple of times a day. But then again, she could be not sitting by the lake or something at that moment when it happened. And I remember, wait, but then again, she should know because she knows all the other like rumors and stuff like about towns ongoing. Like, oh, do we have a healer? There's a inn, blah blah. Like, yeah, this is guy. Blah blah. I read that, and I remember lots of people asking Fergus to repair upgrades. That's the one thing you remember from him. The one thing. There was something he always used to say after working on repairs or upgrade, but I can't seem to. Oh wait, no, she lost her memories. Never mind, I'm dumb, I'm stupid. Don't put in the comments. Anyways, as far as I can remember, Fergus is an excellent blacksmith. Okay, so in summary, you should go see Fergus and ask him to repair the weapon, and I'll be right there with you. Let's see. Oh, it seems I have a guess. Hey there, are you here to even his music, his theme song is suspicious. Hey there, are you here to get blade repair? Fergus squints as he examines the old divine blade, which is nearly unusable condition. Looks like a decent weapon, but I'll be honest, it certainly seen better days. Tisk tisk. It's very important to take care of your weapon. Even a massive work will rust if you leave it lying on the mud. Weapons have a certain aspect we Smith call durabilities. That sort of represents the dings and dents weapons accumulate during use. I can tell from the gleam in your eyes that you want to know more about durabilities. Fear not, cause I'll tell you whether or not you wanted to know. When you mouse over equipment like clothes and weapon, you see that they each have their own durabilities and proficiency value. I was like, what's he doing? Blaanid speaks in a voice that only you can hear. So that's how it is. Come to think of proficiency was something that came out when we learned about upgrades, right? Using an item will decrease its durability, while proficiency will rise as you become familiar with it through use. When the weapon durability gets low, that's when you can come to me or another blacksmith for repair. The success rate and fees change for the service will naturally depends on how skilled the blacksmith is. Of course, you don't need to bother with any of those guys when you got me, hahaha. Fergus thumps his chest with a hammer, laughing raucously. You don't need to worry about weapons you brought. An experienced smith like me could fix it up like that in their sleep. Fergus thumps his chest with a hammer, laughing raucously again. Phew, thanks again. I was worried he might say it was in the too poor condition as he couldn't fix it. Okay, hand it over. Let's see what we got here. Okay, suspicious music. But man, is he swole. Look at those arms, he is jacked. And there he goes. Fergus was just too strong for the weapon. I mean, that's pretty much what it is, right? I never put 2 and 2 together. Blaanid looks devastated as she stares at the divine blade, which lies shattered in the piece. Oh no, I can't believe this. In here I thought it would be perfect weapon for you with just a little fixing up too. Oh, I just remembered something. I think I recall whatever Fergus finished or repairs or upgrade, he always used to say, oops, my hand slipped. After a moment of silence, Blaanid continuously speaks. I can't believe I didn't remember that until now. Yeah, it was my bad, girl. I forgot you lost your memory. Wow, my memories must have more holes than a sieve. I'm so sorry. Feeling momentarily overwhelmed with sorrow, Blaanid's eyes begins to moisten, threatening to spill over into tears. Excuse me, I'm not sure who you're talking to right now, but... Fergus interjects as you continue talking to Blaanid. I'm not sure how to break it to you gently, but the weapon you dragged in here was at the end of its useful lifespan. If there's nothing I can do, I wager no blacksmith Erinn will have better luck. Don't know if this softened the blows, but it clears to me that it fulfilled its purpose to the fullest. How can one man be so insensitive? I swear, if it wasn't invisible, I'll give him a piece of my mind. With a look of uncomfortable guilt, Fergus scratches his head and continues. It was an honest accident, but seeing how disappointed you look now, I can't find it feel kinda bad. How about this? To make it up for you, I'll do you a favor completely on the house. I can help you with anything related to equipment, except trying to patch up a shattered old weapon, haha. She's so cute when she pouts. That Fergus, he's starting to grate on me. I'm not even sure why. You mull over what sort of equipment related favor you could ask Fergus for. You know, Ursula, I rather not ask Fergus, but remember how I was fretting about weapons before? I actually just remember a weapon manual I used to have. Although whether a traumatic experience, it was actually watching Fergus bang on the weapon that brought my memories of the manual rushing back to my mind. Like we asked Simon before, how about we ask him to make a weapon like the one that was detailed in the manual? We won't have to prepare any materials, and even he probably can't damage the manual with those butterfingers of his. I say, we have nothing to lose. What do you think? But just in case, maybe ask Fergus to be careful with the manual. Give Blaanid manual to Fergus and ask him to use it to craft a weapon. You hand Fergus the manual you received from Blaanid. Ah, so you got weapon manual, eh? Did you want me to craft a weapon based on the design in the manual? You nod and Fergus starts to examine the manual. Oh, and there's some ornaments on it, and it looks like a forget-me-not flower. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's what it's going for. After examining the manual, Fergus nods once as he made up his mind. Good news, I can make this. No problem, I think I even got all the necessary materials. Just sit tight and I'll try to turn this out as quickly as I can. Though, while I'm working on the weapon, do you think you could do me a itty-bitty favor? I said I got pretty much all the materials I need, but I might not have enough large nails. That's why I appreciate if you can bring me 5. Nails, huh? Alright, I seen them bombarding, seeing nails fall out when people hit streetlights or signposts. I'll do my best to bring this weapon design from the man to life. In the meantime, I'd be really appreciative if you can bring me some large nails. Whoa! Oh, did I scare you? I was startled to see you so soon. Alright, you even brought the nails. Let's see, you handed 5 nails to Fergus. Okay, this nail goes here, and this one should go here. Alright, I think it's just about ready. Come on over. Fergus hands you the weapon he made to the design manual specification. Ooh, this is way beyond what I was expecting. It's exactly what one would imagine when you look at the design and manual blueprints. In all my time as blacksmith, I never seen a weapon quite like this. I had a lot of fun making it. It's really a next level design. As promised, I'll give you the finished weapon free of charge. Pride in his handiwork seeming to be all compensation he requires for this job. Fergus stumps his chest with a hammer, laughing raucously. I can't believe it, I'm totally satisfied with the results. I have to admit, I was pretty worried his hands would slip again. Okay, Ursula, let's try equipping the weapon just handed. I can't wait to see how it looks on you. Wow, it looks even better in your hands than I expected, Ursula. Since it's Fergus who made it, though, let me give it a closer inspection. With not entirely unwarranted suspicion, Blaanid examines the flower-accented sword from many angles. In the end, though, she smiles with satisfaction, giving it her marks of approval. Seems pretty well made to me. I think it's last you for a long time, Ursula. Also, can I see it for a second? Just like I did before, I'll transfer my weapon-related memories to your weapon. Blaanid takes the weapon and strikes the same pose as she did when she transferred her memories before. She slowly closes her eyes. Here goes. Hiya. Blaanid focuses her power with her shout and the weapon flashes briefly before returning to its normal appearance. Hehe, I transfer a few memories that might prove useful to you, including a few that are related to enchanting, upgrading, and reforging. There's another enhancement you can do on weapons too. It's called Special Upgrade. Too bad there aren't any special upgrade available here now that we've done everything we need to do. No. I know, he can't see me, but Fergus, I hope your hands don't slip. Nope, she's just saying the same thing. Okie dokie, let's get back to Dumbarton. But yeah, she pretty much said that there's no special upgrades there, so... And I didn't want to read that she's explaining it to us again. We practically flew over Dumbarton. The Traveler's Guide and Moongates are the very definition of convenience. So we're back here mainly to special upgrade on the weapon, right? Eehee. Okay, listen, based on what I remember, you see that upgrade anvil over there? If you use that anvil to perform a special upgrade on a weapon that you done a gem upgrade or gem repair on, that weapon will become extremely powerful. Let me explain the special upgrade process in a simpler sounding way. Blaanid takes out her notebook and tries to phrase the information about special upgrade in a way that will be easy for you to grasp. First, you need to increase the weapon proficiency. Second, you need to do weapon upgrades to stage 4. Third, you can perform an upgrade of your choice. The upgrade available will be stage 5 weapon upgrade, artisan upgrade, or unique upgrade depending on the weapon itself. Fourth upgrade, perform a gem repair or gem upgrade. Lastly, choose between a blue upgrade or a red upgrade so perform the special upgrade using your choice of option. Okay, I know that was kind of long-winded, but I think I covered all the bases, right? Okay, let's try it. Let's try it then. I'll give you a blue upgrade stone and red upgrade so you can do the special upgrade of your choice on your new weapon. Wow, you did a bang-up job with the special upgrade, Ursula. So do we manually just do it ourselves? Or do we just put the weapon on the anvil and it upgrades itself? Now let me transfer my memories about special upgrading to the sword. Here goes. Blaanid assumes the same thing. Oh, hee, I given you all the info I have on the weapon. Don't forget how the weapon enhancement process works. Since there are so many ways to enhance your gear, I should probably record them all so now I don't mix them up later. If you get confused about weapon, yeah, you can just check. Yep. If I could express my gratitude to you with Forget-Me-Not, I'll give you a blossom big enough to touch Iweka and Laladica. Is it the same or stronger? Nope, it's the same. It's too bad they don't let you dual wield it. Ursula, I've been thinking about what part of these memories I want to tell you about next. Recently, we got a cool piece of armor, accessories, and sturdy weapon that Fergus made us, right? When I take into consideration, it seems like sensible next step to tell you about dungeons and mission. Once you know about those, you'll be able to put the equipment to good use. So Ursula, do you have any experience with dungeons? Yep. If I'm to remember correctly, there were lots of scary formers and creepy monsters like big spiders. You're pretty amazing to have taken that on already, Ursula. To recap things before, I record them in a memoir and let me explain what I remember about dungeons. There are many dungeons across Erinn, from Green Hills to Ulida to faraway continents of Aria. Each dungeon has its own different difficulty level, so you can select how of a challenge based on the skill and well equipped you are. In most dungeons, you see a huge goddess statue in the antechamber shortly after walking in the entrance. You enter the dungeon proper by placing certain items on the statue platform, sort of like an offering on the altar. Simple, right? A dungeon difficulty structure is changed based on the type of offering you give. I even heard that if you offer a very special item, you can see the memories of someone else who's been in that dungeon before. Sounds pretty cool, huh? Anyways, instead of just standing there getting talked at by me, you should offer up an item, see for yourself. You can enter the dungeon. And for that, oh, my little chihuahua has hiccups. I don't know if you can hear it. And for that, I prepare a little something to help you do that. Midway through her experience, Blaanid digs deep in one of her pockets, pulls out a slip of sturdy paper and holds it to you. To that, I got some information that might prove useful to you, Ursula. It was posted on the walls of Dumbarton. From what's written here, it sounds like one of the residents went missing in the LB dungeon near Tier Canal. The posting says they're looking for someone to help them find the missing person. You need to learn the ins and outs of dungeon, and it'd be great to help someone in the need while you're at it. 2 birds with 1 stone, boom. That's why I call it efficiency. If you can go see Trevor, he'll tell you more. He's the guy whose name is on the flyer. Hey, Ursula, wait up. Are you on your way to LB Dungeon? Lately, some adventurers entering LB Dungeon have been suffering from arachnophobia. I understand. I used to be afraid of spiders. Now that, I still am pretty weird out with them, but I'm not so much. Like, some spiders are pretty cute, like jumping spiders. We can't put adventurers in danger, but we can't let the monsters in the dungeon go unchecked either. So Chief Duncan and the lovely Dillies invented a hypnotic fragrance to help out. It won't get you into any trouble. Even though they call it hypnotic, you can trust Dillies. All it does is make spiders look like cute, scented bears. Here, I loaded the portable diffuser with the fragrance for you. If you don't want to see any spiders, you can activate it in your inventory. Okay, catch. What the hell? Is that an actual thing? Hoxahoogie. Where is it? Appearance change diffuser. A portable diffuser that makes spiders monsters look like scented bears. Right click to activate to change the appearance of the relevant type of monster. Does not stack. What the hell? They really did make a thing for people with arachnophobia. That's crazy to me. Oh my god. Like, is that new? Oh, well, I know it's new. I just didn't think it's something they would do. Like, wow. Hello, Ursula. I'm Trevor from the Civil Militia. Oh, you heard some news about someone from this town venturing into dungeons a while back? But hasn't returned. I wish I could go in after them myself, but I can't leave my post. Ursula, I really appreciate if you could go into LB Dungeon in search of the Lost Dungeon Delver. You got the look of someone to be a regular visitor of dungeons all of shapes and size in the future, so I figured this could serve as a good practice, a way to get your feet wet. Wait, what's that? You think I'm just scared to go alone? Just so you know, I cleared LB Dungeon when I was 8 years old. Mwahaha. Anyways, do you know how to get into the dungeon? Ask Al. Drop pass. Yep. First time exploring, here's a tip. Yep, I already know. Be sure to stay safe as you explore the dungeon, Ursula. Here, I prepare a few things that might help you. Blaanid carefully hands you a box that seems to contain a variety of items that might prove useful to the dungeon. Excellent, you did. That's you. Thank you, Ursula. I knew I could count on you. Hooray, you did, but not that I ever doubted you. I don't know if this is the amount of proper compensation, but the way of thanks. I'll tell you about a rumor I heard. Care to listen? So this rumor supposedly comes from the city of Dumbarton. Claims that if you stand in Dumbarton Town Square, you hear something, the voice of Invisible Girl. Sounds kind of creepy, huh? Hey, it's amazing the old wise tales that reach us way out here. In the end, it's up to you whether you believe it or not. It's probably talking about Blaanid. Thank you for your help, Ursula. I have a feeling I'll be seeing you again later, so until then, take care. I'm so glad that you were able to find the missing dungeon delver, Ursula. And of course, in the process, you helped me remember a little more too. It's not just that I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the progress I make when I'm with you. Blaanid shrugs. though her posture respects a certain grounded confidence. It looks like you understood what I told you in Dumbarton about everything that goes into exploring a dungeon. I have a feeling that here in Erinn, you end up in dungeons pretty regularly, so I'll go ahead and write down all the main points in the memoir in case you ever want to refresh your knowledge. Now that you got a good handle on dungeons, it's time to delve into Shadow Mission. While you were out searching for her in the dungeon, I was looking through all my notes to see if I've written down anything about Shadow Mission before. The good news is, I did find something. The bad news is, it was just one short sentence. All I said was Padden and Tara taught me about Shadow Mission. Not much to go on, huh? Back when I could still interact with others, I guess someone named Padden and Tara explained Shadow Missions to me. Based on these snippets of knowledge, I recommend you do the same. Go to Tara, find this Padden, and have them teach you about Shadow Mission. Hey, we're here, and here's Padden. But with that aside, it's been 29 minutes, so we'll probably just stop here. We'll continue on next time. Thanks for watching, you guys. Love you, stay safe, and I'll see you later.